said it was going to be you because it was the Black Panther thing. So it's more appropriate if you do it. I'm just light skinned.
Yo, welcome. It's your
There you
boy
go. I did
Rico.
it.
This
You
is
happy?
Nico right here. Hey, you supposed to do the clamshell.
I did it. I just want to kiss.
Oh, that's Kamehameha. You gotta do a little low. You gotta do. Yo, we're here. Just watched the Black Panther, so we gonna go ahead and talk. I'm not trying to spoil anything. I just want to talk about my opinion about what I
I'll
saw.
spoil the hell out of it.
And he gonna spoil the hell out of it. What's good with you, Nico? Got your broken mug over there.
Yeah.
Over here sipping out the measuring cup.
Damn, man. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think.
You don't know what to think or feel? Really?
I don't know how to feel about the movie.
All right,
it was a good movie.
Okay.
It was, I liked Namor. Oh, by the way, this is gonna be a spoiler review. All right. So if you haven't seen the movie, we legit just left the movie theater. So
I ain't spoiling nothing. I'm just gonna tell you what I felt and what I encountered, but I'm not gonna drop any. I'm not gonna drop any no knowledge like that.
So just so y'all know, it is gonna be a spoiler review, even if it's just for me. Like it'll still spoil it.
True.
So I mean, I liked my favorite thing was Namor, 100%. I love Namor every single time he was in the movie. I feel like he was fire. Okay. I feel like he was fire. I feel like he was great. He's a great anti-hero. And you know I love anti-hero. Yeah. To me, they're my favorite. Okay. More than villains. It was a good movie. I like that. I felt like Chadwick Boseman's memory was respected like the right way, you know, because they got him at the beginning and they got him at the end. Yeah. So I'm good with that. Okay. That was a great way to close out the movie and open it as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll keep, you know.
Coming back with it. So the highlight of the movie for you was a character named Namor.
Yeah, 100%.
You do appreciate how the memory of Chadwick Boseman was portrayed. How you felt about the action, the action scenes, the fight scenes,
the action sequences with the blue Talocan people. Mm-hmm. They were pretty good. Like especially one in the bridge. With the big guy in Okoye. Okay, that was some good choreography. Okay, I appreciate it a lot. Okay. Aside from that, I don't feel like the action was all that. Really, it was okay.
What about the tech? There wasn't. I didn't. There was levels of the tech. Like I like when they were in the lab and they were working with the DNA strain and it was physical. I did like that. But there really wasn't much. But there really wasn't a lot of other tech in the movie.
No, not really. I mean, well, the thing where she talks to the AI, that's like
that was a little bit more. That was a little bit more, but not superior to like Jarvis.
No,
or Friday.
Absolutely
like,
not.
Yeah, not
absolutely
close to that.
No. What did you like about the movie?
All right, so this is what I'm gonna say about the movie.
You want me to bring you an actual
glass?
Yeah.
This is what I'm drinking out of. Hey man, the cream rises to the top, babe. Cream. But no, all right. So this is.
You already know who made this drink?
Huh?
Well, I ain't driving, so.
Yeah, you home. But this is what I would say. So the movie did start. It's for me. The opening scene was a little slow, but it was working its way in.
No, but you had to do. They had to do it.
I know that part. To do it. The when they did the tribute to Chadwick initially, it was okay. It was good. The part that caught me. Like I ain't gonna lie, I teared up in that and up in there, and I heard people in the audience.
Oh no, yeah.
Like damn, they're crying. It was the Marvel sequence when they show the word Marvel and they go through all the pictures, like the comic pictures. They show all his
like they replace it with
a montage. It was a montage. Man, that joint hit me in my chest so hard. I was just like, damn, because it wasn't like Black Panther. It wasn't just the character. It was like. You saw a man who we know died from cancer. So you got to see a montage of his life. And we know he's an actor and you saw him as the Black Panther. So it wasn't about the Black Panther. It literally was like about Chadwick. Now, that was a great part of the movie. The only parts of the movie that I had disconnect was with when they started talking about the other agents that didn't have anything to do with Namor or didn't have anything to do with Wakanda. I did like the part about the tech when they had like a tech tree with the DNA. I did like that. But a couple of things that just kind of felt like disconnected for me was a lot of the extra emotion, not the grief, but the anger. There wasn't like a buildup of anger. Namor as a threat to Wakanda didn't really feel like it was all the way there, like it was a vendetta. Like it was tactical for him, but kind of vendetta for them. And
Yeah.
I felt that they got distracted from mourning T'Challa and focusing on Namor, and it became a private thing for them,
But
right?
do you think they had to do that because the movie?
I
They
guess the
also
movie
got a
did.
movie to
I think the
make,
movie did. Yeah, I
so
think the movie did move that way. Ultimately, I love the authenticity of what was presented. I did see some stuff on the line
and
about
Ryan Coogler is a great director. He
yeah,
showed it again.
yeah, and
He
I,
did
I
a
did
great job.
see the history of Namor. I'm glad they did go into the underwater empire. I like that they presented that.
Talokan, yeah.
I do like how I like everything about his presentation. I wasn't too sure about that Mayan look, but how he moved and his action sequences, it really brought it together. It's like, oh, it
Yeah,
really
he
fits.
will. He definitely was the right
It
choice.
definitely felt natural as opposed to how he looks in the comic books. I was like, oh, I like this Namor. I really like, and I liked his presence. Straight off the bat, Namor blows Aquaman out the water. Like his presence, his intensity, the ability to control and be domineering.
He's a whatever his name is. He's a better fit. Yeah, he's a better fit to Namor than what was the tattoo guy. Than Jason Momoa is a good fit for Aquaman.
Yeah, it just felt better, and I like, and then the connection that Namor had with his people and they're a warrior people, and Wakanda being a warrior people. It did make me think that Namor's empire had a lot more individuals than say Wakanda. Wakanda seems like a small nation as compared to Namor's nation. Seems like there's millions of them more. So I get that part, and the fact that they've been off the radar for so long, and the idea of there being vibranium in other locations. I get all that. A part that I did like to see, and we talked about this, on the way back, Ironheart. I did like that Ironheart was there. I kind of like how she was brought in, but I don't like the sequence of her being like how she's gonna fit in the MCU from that instance. I would like her to have been introduced elsewhere and then bump into Wakanda.
Yeah, because Armor Wars is gonna have a movie.
Yeah, and my thing is like we talked about this. Like I would have rather War Machine find her and said, "Hey, heard you got some talent," and then bring her on and kind of give her her own vein of the Iron Man thing because she seems like she has a affinity for Stark. Coming through Wakanda and the tech that she would have had in Wakanda, she wouldn't have had that look. So that was a little bit disconnect for me. For the emotion, we can't stay in grief the whole time, but the imbalance of the rage, Shuri's rage, the mother's rage, and like on part when Shuri got abducted, I just gave something away. But it just didn't fit, and it just seemed like there was so much emotionally driven. There wasn't really clear heads and clear thought. I do like that M'Baku did from the Jabari tribe. I did like his role. I like how he did end up portraying and coming in. I did like seeing how
That's the guy from the other like smaller tribe.
He's from the eighth tribe.
Okay.
So I did like that. The movie did go through. Action sequences were enough. I don't truly feel like there was a villain. What I felt like there was a misunderstanding that led into there was some peer pressure. I felt like there was peer pressure. There really wasn't any real trying to leverage anyone to basically try to get anything. And they fought to maintain dominance over their own territories.
Yeah, they don't want to mess with each other.
Yeah, but one is basically looking to leverage the other to gain more power to defend itself. I get the power play. Namor's definitely a better power player because he's still the ruler of his nation. It's really it's odd how there was a masculine element to his nation and the feminine or maternal dynamic when it came to what happened in Wakanda. There was that little bit playing, but I think the movie played out beautifully. It was a solid entry. It was a solid entry. No, not a game changer. Definitely wasn't a game changer, but it was a solid entry. It didn't give us anything more. We didn't get anything new. We didn't get anything eye-popping like, yo, look at that, yada, yada, yada. A lot of the tech was still the same. There was no real like gotcha moments, except for later in the movie with Shuri, who she saw, reclaiming a couple things. That was a couple things I didn't expect coming out of that.
But
And I
not
was
even
like,
I know what you're talking about.
who did she see when she
Oh.
went down after she
In the
reclaimed
water?
after she reclaimed the flower?
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
expect to see. Didn't expect to see
But
him.
that's still that's still within the realms of the Wakanda kind of concept. That's it's not like they brought up like the Scarlet Witch or something. Like they stay within the
In the conflict.
Wakanda stuff.
Yeah, and I respect that. And
So it feels familiar.
and Wakanda's been through a lot. Think about it. Wakanda was damn near destroyed during Endgame,
Infinity War.
Infinity War. Okay. And then to be attacked again. Oh, one part piece of tech that it did seem kind of, it didn't seem high tech. It just seemed, it didn't, but it didn't seem low tech. Them damn water grenades. Them damn water grenades.
Yeah, the water grenades is what Namor's people throw, and they remind me of the Green Goblin a lot.
Yeah, those things are
Yeah,
devastating.
oof.
Yeah, and it's
They
like
were pretty bad.
they're like it's like taking a grenade and literally filling it with like a river's worth of water. Like it's like the compressed water down to where it creates this concussive blast. Whereas in vibranium in Wakanda, they use sound waves. They use a lot of sound waves. But I gotta give both that they're both very resilient people. I would just say that the Namor's people, because they have water as an element, they can't drown. They do have an advantage with strength, speed, and also that leverage in the water.
Remember, they're not human,
and they're not really, and they're not human. Also, the I like how he said with the mutant factor. I do like that. I like his agility.
I like it too. I didn't expect it. I know he has a mutant in the comics. I didn't expect it, but I mean, at the end of the day, it is the third time they've said mutant. So to me, I mean, it was cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's like
it's coming. You know it's coming.
I know it's coming. Anyway.
All right,
it's the third time. Multiverse of Madness was one.
Okay, how about yeah?
I'm not gonna say the other one because you haven't seen it. And then there's one is the third time. No, you don't know because you haven't seen the thing yet.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I'll call it for them, not for you.
But so go ahead and say what you didn't like.
What I didn't like? I didn't like screw it. I didn't like that there's not a second post-credit scene.
There it is. There it is.
That really brought my whole mood down.
I know. That's why I had to say to the whole thing, like, "Hey, you good? You good?" Is that he's like, "Nah, man, what
I
up?"
need my goddamn money back. Everyone else was really disappointed.
Disappointed too. Like people, I'm still shocked.
But it's okay.
No, it's all right.
It's a Chadwick Boseman.
That was more a tribute movie. I respect it. Like I said, it wasn't a game changer. We had just seen the trailer for the Quantumverse, which was
Quantumania, yeah.
Quantumania, which really gave us a lot. Gave us Kang. Kang was
just waiting for Kang. I'm waiting for Kang.
I'm looking forward to Doctor Doom, Kang, Fantastic Four. I really want to see what Blade's gonna come. You know what? I would like Blade with it, but I don't know how they would tie that one in. But we'll see.
What else did I not like about the movie?
I'm gonna tell you what I did like. I'm gonna tell you what I did like about the movie. That we discussed this, that they didn't try to put Chadwick Boseman in CGI. Like he was past.
I mean, I didn't expect that they would do that.
I'm glad they did. I'm like you said, he did flashbacks. I'm glad they did the flashbacks and not tried to do him.
The flashback scenes at the end made me more emotional than the funeral at the beginning.
Really? Did I miss that part though? Right.
I don't know because you didn't come back to the seat. You stayed below.
Oh yeah,
I don't know why you missed it there.
Oh okay, yeah, I stayed at watching.
But yeah, what else? It really bothers me how the comics are so rich of characters and concepts and everything, and they're trying to just like replace like the actors who are gone in their powers and just replace them with younger people like Ironheart and Iron Man. Like the Hawkeye girl in Hawkeye, like if you want to replace a character that kind of fits in the story the same, do it, but it doesn't have to be literally like a replacement of that character. Just get somebody else. I know there's many characters in the Marvel comics that haven't been introduced. So if you need a leader, for example, and you don't want it to be, I don't know, the one that looks like he's going to be a leader the most is going to be, I think, Doctor Strange. If you don't want Doctor Strange to be a leader, but you want a leader like you had Captain America, don't have Falcon become Captain America and him be the leader. Just get somebody else. that's a leader, but that just has a different set
But
of
no,
powers. But
but just to work a whole nother individual.
Ironheart just feels cheap. They're
Ironheart,
working on the Young Avengers.
yeah, Ironheart was kind of catchphrasy, but I do like her presence. I just wish she had a different introduction. I just
Those whole character, the actress.
yeah,
don't get me wrong.
I really wish that
I'm against all of it.
well, like I said, I wish War Machine would have introduced her. I wish War Machine and Ironheart and Luke Cage. I really wish that the other Black Marvel characters would have an affiliation with Wakanda. Oh,
Luke Cage has got to be on the third Black Panther.
Maybe so, but you said some bull jive. Let me talk about some
Wow.
So you said earlier,
bull jive.
yeah, you basically said, hey, the Wakandans should have gave up the girl.
Oh, that's what I like about the movie the most.
Okay,
that was so stupid. But I get you need a movie. So if they thought the way I did, then would it be a movie?
Okay, but you got to admit that the relatability between Ironheart and Wakanda, which I could see why they protected her. Think about it.
It was dumb.
Why?
It was dumb.
She's
not Wakanda.
This doesn't matter. If you have a powerful nation, no other nation can challenge you, and some person from another nation that you don't know about tells you, "I'm just as powerful as you. I know about you, and I need you to do something for me, or I'm gonna make problems for you. Oh, and by the way, nobody else knows about me. Don't tell nobody else. I'm gonna make them problems for you." You've been a powerful nation, more powerful than anyone else.
You're right.
You take an order from somebody that walks about the ocean.
Namor was also writing what he said. If T'Challa hadn't snitched about Wakanda, this would never have happened.
There's that.
So when that happened, what did Namor do? Absolutely nothing. He said, "All right, that's cool. I don't like this. This puts me and my people in danger, but I'll just shut up and walk away." And now when they actually did mess with him, that's when he was like, whoa. Now we have a problem. So Namor, he never had ill will. He never had ill will. He really has been by his people.
But you know what? How about this? Say they had never said anything. You don't think people would have started looking for vibranium other places?
That's true, but no one knew vibranium existed.
Yes, they did.
They not till T'Challa announced himself to the world.
No, they didn't. They knew. Think about it. Claw knew about vibranium before any of that. Vibranium, dude, they had a whole history about vibranium.
Okay, if they knew, he marketed it into the world.
I'll give you that.
So Namor is saying, yeah, hey, this puts me and my people in danger potentially. I'm just gonna shut up and not do anything. Now when I get people trying to attack me for vibranium,
and he could have just handled his problem in his corner of the block. Why we got to go to look? Hey, Wakanda, do that? Nah, man, that's you and your people, man. You do that. But you know, first of all, I don't understand why would you need to go to a country and say settle my dirty work? Go do the dirty work yourself.
They put him there. It's their fault. I mean, they didn't do it because they're not T'Challa. It's their fault.
It's about you, man. I never seen you since day one.
All he wanted to not have people die from Talokan or Wakanda was to kill the little girl.
No.
What's so wrong with that?
No, because think about it. The powers that be would have still been coming for the vibranium.
Yeah, but he just wants to deal with this. That problem will exist. But he hasn't. No. All he had to do was give up the girl.
No, they wasn't gonna give up the girl because black women found a black woman is relatability.
She's not Wakanda. That's like me saying, let me save this guy because he looks Mexican.
Yes.
That's stupid.
No, but she's not Wakanda. There's relatability. She's a young black woman who's enterprising, who's also smart.
These women did not know how to run Wakanda. Why? That's number one. And number two is, this girl did this.
So you're gonna let it.
What if somebody else finds vibranium and they come to us?
You know what she found? You know they found out when they went and talked to her. They realized that she didn't intentionally make it for that. They used her invention for something.
She's a threat, baby. She's a threat.
Man, everybody a threat, baby. First of all, I'm just saying that's some bull job. And that's when M'Baku was like, look, hey,
I just saying you need a movie. I'm
just saying if a dude came up to you, if a man came up out the ocean and said, hey, you finna run this set for me, and you're the most powerful nation, I'm looking at the man in the watery leotard and being like, man,
the man in the water that did not get detected by anything at all. And they found that big ass machine, never detected it.
Yeah, I don't know about the machine part. But the beef
No,
up
they didn't even
security.
feel it. You see how big
I would have been like, look, hey, we need to put more people on the gate, put some stuff in the water, and handle it.
they risked so many people's lives just for this one little stranger, because that's who she is. She's a stranger. Let's be
Man.
honest. She's a
And
human who's corruptible.
And once you give up some ground at one point, like M'Baku said, what's gonna keep this dude from coming back and using you again and again and again?
He's not like that. If he wanted to use them, he could have at the beginning.
I don't care if I'm a regime.
No.
Look,
As soon as his people got attacked, that's when he came over. And what did he want? What's all the violence he wanted?
They didn't
attack. Give me the girl.
They came with a drill bit. Look,
he didn't attack anybody. All he said is, "Please just give me this girl." Well, they didn't know that.
Look, we don't want.
I'm gonna kill her.
We don't even know who the girl is. We don't know about your problem. We don't even know who you were. Oh, you saying? Oh, well, look, that ain't got nothing to problem to do with us, bro. That's on you. Hey, well, I'm just letting you know. There's this girl. Go get her. Bring her to me. I'm everything's gonna kill her. Well, I don't want innocent blood on my hands because of your bull job. We don't live in the ocean. That's the
as a queen, she should have thought of her people first.
Yeah, and when she saw the girl, she was like, "Oh snap!"
When she had the girl and she didn't let what do you call it? Wait, Shuri. Yeah. When Shuri didn't want to leave and leave the girl behind, that's when they put all their people in danger.
Yeah, but when Shuri said
there was no need to go to war,
sacrifice herself and let the girl leave, that's when Namor. That's when I feel like Namor should have been like, y'all are technologically advanced, and you know what? We could rock the diplomatic way, but he wants to identify control for his people while maintaining secrecy.
This man would not have come after them later on. He would not have come after them later on because when he saw Talokan in danger, when T'Challa, made Wakanda public, he didn't do anything. He brought the Princess Shuri all the way down to Talokan, showed them the world, showed them the people. Yeah. No one else had been there before. This man does not want to go to war. He doesn't have any ill will. He's just worried about his people. He just needs to kill this girl. Make sense. That's it.
Why would you even fight to Wakandan warriors out in open waters, knowing that the rest of the world could probably see you? But hey,
yeah, right? But I think that's why they did it. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm trying to justify it, but you're right. No, you're right on that.
Hey, nonetheless, it was a dope movie. Like I said, not a game changer, but it's still a good movie. It was some tear-jerking moments.
Tear-jerking moments, yeah. Ironheart, I don't like her character, but she's hot. And she was funny. I like her character as a person. She was funny. Like she was a good addition to the plot. It's just that she would have been great as another character and not a strong copy
they were fun.
Tony Stark.
I think they were funny, especially when they were like messing with Oyoye and it was I just like they had good chemistry. I did like that M'Baku had a lot more character. He did
participate.
Yeah, he kind of filled the mold that Forrest Whitaker had from the previous movie.
Oh, that's true. I remember around the middle of the movie, I'm like, oh wait, he's gone too. Yeah. I have forgotten. I remember.
So I was like, yeah. So it had a good circle, and it was interesting. Like now, Shuri still doesn't believe in like tradition, so that when it came time to show up on the waterfall and she wasn't there, and M'Baku was like, nah, she went out, whatever. So I get it. It departs from, and they said some things from the original movies. It's like, oh, just because we live where we live doesn't mean we don't have access to books, because M'Baku knew the history of he knew Namor's
the Serpent
history.
Of God.
Yeah. And you know what?
He read about him in books.
Yeah, you know what I do like about Namor's character? I like the name of like Namor. Namor. Yeah. And it translates to the child without love. So
it's something he made up when he was told that by the Spanish guy.
Yeah. So
but I mean, I don't know.
But I do like the fact that they were like all against colonizing. They were all against, that, but they shared in the common.
A lot of people still keep that in their hearts though in Latin America. I hadn't noticed that till I went on the strip, but it's like some people really don't like the Spanish people still.
Oh, Spaniards?
Yeah, because they're the ones who colonized us.
True.
So they showed that in there, and it was interesting because like it's usually like regular pop culture or like Black Panther, which is like something for African Americans. But we didn't really get nothing. And then Namor come in,
You
and
got
then
yeah,
they're speaking Spanish. They're in Mexico, so it was cool, man.
yeah,
It was cool. It
and I
was mad
really,
cool. I really liked
and
it.
I really like how hard it went.
Like I felt that inclusion. Like okay,
Yeah,
like,
and I
okay,
think how hard it
I'm
went.
part of this.
Like, even though his people they had blue skin, which I thought was different. Like,
Yeah, it's a little odd.
yeah, I was like,
I would have made them more
normal.
green, but
I would have made them normal because you know what, they're underwater people. I would have made them blue because we saw the trailer for Avatar, so I was like,
they had enough clothing to already make them stand out.
yeah,
They didn't really have to be
and had the
blue.
style. And think about it, and from where they lived in that level for 1,000, like he like said,
He's 500 years old.
Yeah, 15, 15 something AD. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, they've been down there for that long. They first
No, but they're not all immortal like him.
yeah, but I'm thinking like from being down there, their eyes would be very different. They would look very different.
Yeah, because their evolution.
Yeah, evolution would be according to living and underwater. So they would look very different than what they would.
I mean,
I don't think they would have retained
I want to bring up who came up on the ancestral plane though.
Hmm?
I want to say who came up in the ancestral plane when Shuri came down. I low key want to say it
When Shuri came down
to the ancestral plane when she took the thing to become the Black Panther.
Oh, and who she saw?
Yeah,
man, leave that man. Let them figure that out.
Man, they gotta watch it.
So they can boost it.
No, it's already 7 p.m. If you haven't watched it, you don't care anymore.
Hey, hold on. So what do you think? Do you think Black Adam or Black Panther?
It's not even a question.
No, I'm asking you a legitimate question.
Black Panther, obviously.
Okay.
Black Adam sucks
Fight
compared to Black
fight
Panther.
fight scenes.
Black Panther. It's just Black Adam is way too powerful, so you can't compare him too much.
That first fight scene in Black Adam, and any fight scene in Black Panther.
Black Panther still.
Really? Where? What?
I'm Team Marvel. I'm always gonna be biased for Marvel. That scene on the bridge.
The bridge scene was right. The bridge scene,
like they got that right.
The choreography was pretty good.
I didn't like the fight between Black Panther and Namor, like at the beach or like the desert, whatever. I felt like it should have been like it should have had like more of a weight. Like this is the fighting scene. I didn't feel that.
More strikes. They were grabbing and throwing, and it was like
a regular fist fight.
Yeah, because what we realized is that Shuri can't really fight. Because you see, when she was on the ship, she didn't really want to engage him, but then she started fighting him because she needed more time. And then when she fought him on the desert beach, whatever, she only did it out of desperation. So I was like, you just, you've taken the mantle, but you're not really trying.
And also, you didn't like the emotional aspect of it, but I feel like it was perfect. And the girl can act. She can act better than I thought. She did a good job. I did believe her.
Oh, who played Shuri?
Yeah,
I think
she could act.
I think who played. I think. Oh man, I forgot. The other.
Okoye.
Was that the one who was one of the Dora Manja? Not one of the guards, not the guard. The other one who was a spy.
The one that was speaking Spanish.
And she was speaking Creole.
The mom of the.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't remember.
She was probably the best actor of all because she literally was versatile and everything.
Oh yeah, she was good. But I don't know if that was actually her speaking Spanish.
I respect it though. It was respected, but you know what? Favorite character definitely in that movie was
Namor. 100%.
Then I did like Oyoye. I did like M'Baku again. They were the top three for me. And then I wish there was more tech. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. Just everybody else I'm sorry, but the agents and everybody that was dealing with the United States and France, they were all forgettable.
Yeah, they were all. Well, besides Val, because we didn't know she was in the freaking government in the United States. No one knew that. Yeah, because
I don't watch.
Because you're my behind.
But she was dirty. I didn't like how she was dirty. How she got old by the end. I was like, God, you gonna do man like that?
Val is pretty important. You'll find out when you catch up. So that's why everyone was like, oh, she's in the government. She's high up in the government. Yeah. So you'll find out. You'll find out why later on.
Yeah, but yo, Go watch the movie. Get out there, support. Watch Black Adam some more. Help Black Adam, get a sequel. But
This can suck. You know what?
Black Panther was, Wakanda Forever was worth it. It was a good movie, man. It had maybe right here, man. Definitely.
Let us know in the comments down below if whether you're Team Namor, Team Black Panther, Team Black Panther, or Team DC if you're lame.
You're all right. You don't get through.
Oh, I told you made it too strong.
The cup got you.
Yo, I got good tolerance because of all this practice all this year. All right. Let us know in the comments down below what you think. Thank you for watching this podcast. Thank you, Rico, for this podcast.
Absolutely.
Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share it with all your friends. Tell them they're not watching us. They're missing out.
Go watch.
Have a good one.
Go watch the movie.
And we'll see you in the next podcast.
All right.